Farmers in Colombia abandoned the fields and hit the streets for the second strike in less than a year. It comes at a critical time. Later this month, voters head to the polls to elect a president. Farmers are demonstrating over what they say is the government's failure to fulfill promises made to the agricultural sector in 2013. Michelle Begue has the latest from Bogota.
Colombian farmers accuse the government of not fulfilling the promises that they made 8 months ago after a 17-day strike that left 12 people dead. The same issues are back on the table. Credit relief is one of them. The reining in of large mining operations that farmers are saying are displacing them. The other one is the renegotiation of free trade agreements. And lastly, the lowering of fuel and fertilizer prices. Now, Colombia has more than 10 free trade agreements with countries all around the world. In fact, this week, Congress is set to ratify another one of those agreements, this time with Korea. The Colombian farmers that we spoke to that are on strike said that they know that Colombia is not going to eliminate free trade agreements, but what they are hoping for is that the government is going to take action finally and help them compete.
This is the continuation of many strikes, many actions that have been taken throughout many years, where we even had signed agreements that have not been fulfilled. So we, the people, are tired. We no longer are looking for small concessions. Instead, we are looking for the construction and approval of a new agricultural policy.
Mike, the farmers are saying that they're going to continue this strike until they get the results that they want.
Michelle, we heard that the Minister of Defense said that the FARC group may be involved in this. What can you say about that?
Well, yes, the Minister of Defense is saying this, although the farmers that we spoke to said obviously that they're not, that there is no involvement of the FARC. Something that a lot of FARC sympathizers are saying is that it's not in their best interest to go against President Santos because he is up for re-election at the end of this month. And President Santos is the one who pioneered or brought on these peace negotiations with the FARC to end 50 years of armed conflict. So it wouldn't necessarily be in their best interest to have this affect Santos, the one they're negotiating with. And this also may be one of the reasons that we're seeing here in Colombia that there is a low turnout in this in these protests. We've spoken to the farmers, and they say that the low turnout that a lot of local media are talking about is simply because organizers are going to have more farmers come in the coming weeks to make this a stronger strike, and that they just wanted a low start. But they insist they're stronger than ever, and they're placing their requests with the government, and that hopefully this will all end very soon.
Michelle, what impact is this likely to have on the elections, do you think?
It's hard to say right now. Obviously, the agricultural sector is very weak right now. However, the government says that they've been giving a lot of money. This is one of the years that the government has given the most budget to the agricultural sector. So they are trying to react. However, a lot of people are also saying that they're just throwing money at the issue and that they aren't actually bringing results. Everyone is talking about these farmer strikes. They say what's going on with President Santos, that he hasn't been able to respond adequately to their needs. 8 months later, we're back on strike. I think that a lot of people are saying that if this continues and we do see shortages because of a farmer strike, then that may affect President Santos for the elections.